This is a quick little blog video for March 18th, 2016. I just want to showcase how our Forex trading systems did this week. I think it was an incredible week, and I made tremendous progress in both coming up with entirely new trading concepts, fixing a ton of older patterns, and also just overall improvements. This is Friday, and you can see it did 461 pips. And keep in mind, this is at the end of the day. I fixed some patterns that aren't showing up here. I added a few other patterns that are here that would not have been in the software, but that's how I do the stats. And you can compare it over time to see if how the system's improving or disproving. 461 pips, and the key to trading and what I'm focusing on is smaller losses, bigger wins. You can see 18 losses, 8.2 pips per trade, and the wins 24.3 pips. So about 3 times bigger wins than losses. And I'm also tracking more information about every trade. For instance, max profit. So this is once you got into the trade, what the maximum profit was and what the net was once it got stopped out. You can see 461 pips. The max profit was almost double that, almost 1,000 pips. So many of these trades that turned negative, like this one right here, 4.5 pips, it was up 11.7 pips. This one here was up 9 pips. This one here that lost 7 pips was up 5. Most of them go somewhat our way. And this is another thing that's going to help me identify which trades over time not only don't work, but don't have anything going for them. If a trade is less than 50% and rarely ever goes past 3 or 4 pips profit before it turns a loser, it's a bad trading concept, and I'm going to get rid of it or add a ton of more rules. So keep this in mind when you see these. You might, think, okay, well, if I took this trade, I would have lost 4.5 pips. Well, maybe not. Maybe you were watching and you saw it didn't take off that much, and you manually exited with 3 or 4 pips profit. So this is something that you can look at from now on. Thursday was the best day of the week. Absolutely incredible. 732 pips. The losses only 6.2. The wins, a lot more wins than losses too, by the way. 31 pips. Now, look at the total maximum profit, 1,293 pips. And again, it only netted 796. But just to give you an idea, I mean, this one right here only made 3 pips. It was 18 pips our way. Unfortunately, maybe the news came out at that time and it gapped down and, we got stopped out. But keep that in mind when you look at this in the future. A lot of these trades that are losers, this one here lost 5 pips, but it was up 10.4 pips. And when I'm manually training this myself, I've noticed that, and I've frequently, scaled out of half with 7 or 8 pips, and then sometimes break even on another half, or have a small loss. Here's Wednesday, 420 pips. The average loss 7.2. Average win is huge because of 200 pip wins here, but look at the average. I mean, look at the max profit. If you entered every trade and exited with the maximum, obviously it's not possible, but 965 pips. Tuesday, 273 pips, and again, about 50-50 that day. 8.9 pip average loss, 23 pip average win, and again, look at how big a pip, 772 pips total. Once you got into the trade, that's the maximum profit. Sunday, Monday, I don't think I sorted this yet, but you can see 371 pips, the maximum profit, 919. So it gave back 2/3 of all the profit in this case. I mean, look at this one here, 42 pip win was up 55, 14 pip win was up 25. So over time, I'm going to start getting better stats on this, and possibly for the way I trade, scale out when I hit certain profit thresholds, and it may even be based on what each trade has done in the past and the statistics on each trade. I just want to give you an idea. This gives you a lot better idea of the potential. If you're just looking for signals, and let's say you get into this trade and it goes 5 pips your way and it's kind of dead, you exit half, maybe you lose 2 pips on the other half. So 5 on half minus 2 on the other half, you netted 3 on that rather than losing 6.2. So there's a lot of possibilities open to smart and clever traders. So let's take a look at some of the charts before I finish this off. Here's the euro dollar. Nice 25 pip win here, and you have a loss. Got your loss back plus a little bit, and then 30 pips here, 5 pips, 8 pip loss. Previous day, you can see a loss here, but the next trade got back to about 30 pips. This one was a huge win. You made about 10 pips on that counter trend. Notice the double bottom or double top right here. Frequently that's a method that we use. Here's the pound. Does not look like there was any trades. Oh, here's 2 trades. We have a small win, small loss. That one wasn't particularly a good one. Here's the dollar yen. 40 pip win, 20 pip win, 6 pip win. Here's the dollar CAD. Probably 2 pip loss, 8 pip loss, 20 pip win, 15 pip win, 30 or 40 pip win. You're short right here, 88. You're out the close, so you lost 6 pips on that one. Previous day, small win. And then earlier in that day, or the night before, small win, huge win, huge win. So again, a lot of times these big wins like this can take away 10 or 12, even 15 losses, one win. That's what's amazing about trading, and a lot of people don't realize that. Most new traders take small wins and small losses. They don't get the big wins, and they always have trouble making money. You have to, when it's really going your way, try to maximize every pip and get as many as you can.
5:30.
Here is the New Zealand dollar. You can see that day only one trade, and you can see it was trending up, came down, almost took out the lows here, and it really wasn't able to make new highs in this little double top right here, and it sold to 50% fib level. Very, very popular trade of mine, by the way. This one's trending up and has a little flag pattern breakout. I'm coding more and more of those over time. And we also have a lot of narrow range breakouts. Here it's trending down, a nice little rectangle pattern breaks out. Good for 20 pips. This was a double bottom right here. Trend was up, it failed. You lost money. But it's nice when you lose 6 or 8 pips in the next trade, you get back 20. Get your loss back plus 10 or 15. And this is one of the few trades that really didn't go any our way. It went a half a pip our way and then came back and stopped out. But notice how after it pulled back on the first bar of entry, I automatically yanked the stop out. It's one of my new, much more intelligent exit methods. Trades normally go our way, and when they don't, I tighten the stop. And you can see here in the euro yen, big win, small loss. Previous day does not appear to be a trade yet. One little trade. Unfortunately, we missed that big move. Maybe it was relatively strong at the time, so I don't do kind of trends if it is trending up pretty strong. But that's it for today's blog. We did release a new version, 5.062, so you can close this offer and bring it back up. If you've left it up over the weekend, it will automatically ask you to update, say yes, and you will have the new version with probably about 140 changes I put in this week. I am using more and more macros to speed up my development. I can create new patterns in probably 10 to 15 minutes versus 30 using these macros. They help me edit out information that I don't need and don't want in that pattern. And I do everything I possibly can to improve my productivity, get more done every day. And you will, over time, see the systems improve. And by the way, one of my new methods I am putting in here, and I've always traded this way myself. I don't know why it took me so long to put it in here, but one of them is 10 and 20 day new high breakouts. And I don't remember which one I coded up this. I'll just look on the stats here. 10-day one, dollar CAD. This is one such trade. The dollar CAD made a 10-day new low on this move down here. So this trade right here is a 10-day new low pullback. So in other words, when the market makes a new high or a new low, highest high, lowest low in the last 10 days, I get in on the first pullback. And that's something I've always used when trading, and for whatever reason, even though we have almost 4,000 different patterns in here, this is one that I, for whatever reason, never got around to putting in. And sometimes I've forgotten more trading methods at work um, than I have coded up, and this is one of them that I used to use and kind of forgot about, and it's very profitable. Back tested it, found 2 trades in the last 7 days. Both of them worked. Both of them were over 20 pips. You can see this one is about 100 pips. So I'm always adding new trading methods. The other one I put in was the pound dollar right here. It's good for 16 pips. Let's see where that one was. Yeah, this one right here. Normally this is not a trade I would have entered because the market's up a lot. This is not much of a pullback. But what happened was this made a 10-day new high, and therefore I'm looking to buy the pullback, and it gave 16 pips. Not something to really get excited about, but 16 pips that happens 100 times a year adds up, and it really will improve your trading results. So again, I am doing everything I possibly can, everything I can think of. I backtest, and ideas that work, I put in the code and keep in the code or in the system, and things that don't work, I get rid of or try to fix.